How are things? How's it going? How's the life
Alright.
of Ulysses?
The life of Ulysses.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a little bit better than okay. I don't know. Depends on how I want to look
Nice.
at it
Nice.
and stuff.
Not bad. Looking up.
But the life of Becca, is that sane?
It's decent right now, yeah. It's been better recently.
You on the upswing?
Yeah. Yeah. Got out of my depressive episode that I was in the last few weeks, so feeling better. Feeling better overall.
That's always nice.
Yeah.
In the in between, when you're in the in between of depressive episodes.
Yeah.
Or it's not a depressive
It's
episode.
not depressing.
It's pretty sick. For sure.
Kind of lit.
Yeah, it's fucking tight.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
feel
Yeah.
for sure.
But anything new and extreme, anything dramatic you have that's happened?
It's actually been pretty dull.
Yeah.
It's been pretty dull, even though I've been feeling better overall. Not much going on. Not at all, but just more learning about my therapy, trauma therapy and stuff. Watching the news a lot, seeing what's going on. That's as eventful as it gets for me.
Yeah.
I used to watch the news at work. So like when it would be slow, I just have time to like watch the news or watch other podcasts or whatever. But now I just sleep.
That's all you do. Yeah. That's not a bad life.
Or reality TV. When I get too fed up with the news and shit, I just turn on my Love Island.
It's not a bad life. I mean,
Yeah,
a
it's
lot of
not
people would
bad.
be jealous of that.
A lot of people would.
I'm jealous of it.
I kind of get taken care of. It's not too bad.
Yeah, I sort of wish that. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
in that situation. It wouldn't be bad.
Yeah, you kind of have to fight for yourself.
Yeah.
It's survival for you right now.
Yeah, always.
Always.
Nothing is certain ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just in fucking murky waters.
Am I going to eat tonight? I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's just up to
Damn.
just intellect
Yeah.
and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How well you're doing with what you got?
true. Today, I did something that I'm not proud of.
Really?
Yeah,
Or do you want to share?
something that might give God a better case at throwing me in hell.
Stir some things up.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Another tick on the bad side.
Yeah, and it's probably incriminating for me to even say it. Like, I don't know if that's stupid for me to say it and put it on the internet.
Is it like illegal?
It's not illegal.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I'll say it. It devastated somebody's life, but I didn't break the law. I bought a car and the title, so I was buying it and then you just sell it with the open title.
Yeah.
And that's legal to do in Arizona.
Right.
I bought the fucking car, and in Arizona also you have to get like a stamp called the notary
Yeah.
that like opens up the title.
My mom used to do that.
Yeah. And you pay a little bit of money and then it like officially opens the title for sale basically, and that's how the government can get a piece of the money. But somebody else's name was written on the title already.
Oh, I see.
So it's not transferable because someone put all of their information on it. If you alter it at all, you white out or anything like that, it's altering a government document. You can't do, it's illegal, I'm pretty sure.
Right, after it's been notarized.
Yeah. And someone already put their stuff on it. So basically I was like, all right, well, I'll just put it on the internet. And for 1 week, I'll see if somebody will make the same stupid mistake I made.
Yeah.
And just give somebody
Right.
$1,000+ for a car that someone else's name is.
It's under someone else's name.
Yeah, right.
Damn.
You can't transfer the title to anybody.
Right. Oh my God.
But today it's sold at asking price, and I made $640 on it.
Solid.
they don't know, or they didn't know that when they bought it, that they can't transfer it into their name.
It's already been stamped.
I just did the bad deed that was done to me, but I fucked them up.
Transferred it.
I fucked them over a lot more because now they're in it a lot more money than I was in it.
Even deeper, yeah.
So
Damn.
I did a bad boy thing.
Because you made money off of it.
I guess.
So it's.
Well, I
it's
just
even
gave it to
more.
somebody else, the same problem, but I made the problems even worse now.
Yeah. That's
So that's
funny.
a naughty thing to do.
Naughty. Not illegal, but naughty.
So I don't know if that's like,
Do they know? Do they not see the title? Or do they just not know?
they just didn't look like I didn't look.
Makes sense. I'd be the same way. Shit.
Yeah. One person was going to give me money for the car, and I didn't know until this person noticed that it was going to buy the car.
Oh.
It was like, hey, someone else's name's on this. And I was like,
What?
fuck.
That
But-
makes things a lot harder.
Yeah, but that same feeling I just put in the stomach of somebody else. And that was a naughty bad boy thing. And I don't know if I'm more likely to go into hell
Where
now.
you stand.
Like, does my, you know, like
Yeah.
I keep doing shit like fucked up shit like that. I die and then shit, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
do I,
How does God judge us on something like that?
right? do I need to pump the brakes a little bit on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And be a nice boy for like a good amount of time, like a reasonable amount of time.
To try and make up for it.
Exactly.
Get some brownie points.
Yeah. And then I don't know how I would just give like $20 to a homeless person or something.
Hell, that's what I do on occasion. Just give
Yeah.
like a 20 to a homeless guy.
Yeah, it's like, all right, now you got a better case.
My soul's been redeemed.
Yeah, you got a better shot at heaven now.
Except for if you're doing it with those intentions, it completely cancels out. So it doesn't even matter.
Oh man, yeah, that's fucked up.
That's funny.
How you could keep track of all that shit.
Yeah.
Keep track of every single human being's intentions and everything that all the bad things that they've done and
I
stuff.
used to wonder about
It's a
that.
lot of information
Yeah.
to process at
Yeah.
once.
I used to wonder if God like had a bunch of screens and he could see our lives and there's just millions of screens. Because I was like, how could he keep track of what every single one of us are doing?
7 billion screens.
Yeah. And so weird. And when I always used to think when people pray, can he like two people pray at the same time? Is he listening to both? Or does he have to put one on hold to listen to the other? But that's just something I will never understand.
Yeah, he would have to listen to them all at the same time.
Yeah.
Can't really comprehend how that could happen.
All
Shit.
knowing, omnipotent, I guess. Something.
Yeah, he can process multiple people like their deeds. He can process them all at the same time, and he can process the hidden intent or the bad intent, maybe even behind something that seems good.
Mm-hmm.
Like he knows, like, you know what I mean? He knows
Right.
that too.
Right.
So-
he knows our intentions.
So yeah, it's just a lot.
Yeah.
God bless him.
I would say though, I don't think that selling a car with a title already on someone's name is like as bad as half the things people do in this country. So I wouldn't feel too bad. There's
That's
a lot of fucking
It's a good way to, like, that's a good thing for me to tell myself to make me
Right.
feel better.
make yourself feel better.
Yeah, it was, you know, way worse things happen.
Hey, there are murderers.
Right. There's a lot worse things going on right now.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. I
Something
always
terrible.
Yeah.
I'll fucking like volunteer at like a puppy shelter.
A shelter or a soup kitchen.
Soup kitchen.
I did that in high school,
Yeah.
but that was for volunteer hours. That was only for one purpose, to get hours.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I fucking stole a cheeseburger when I was 13 and they fucking charged me. They literally put criminal charges on me.
are you serious? They press charges?
I was 15 years old and I stole a cheeseburger at the high school and they pressed criminal charges on me. And
Figures.
put a theft on my record and I had to do community service and that shit fucking sucked.
I'm not even surprised. That sounds like, were you in public school?
Yeah.
Sounds like public school shit.
Yeah, there's a fucking cop in the hallways.
Yeah.
It's the biggest school in Washington.
Damn.
Biggest high school in Washington. The fucking cops in the hallway.
And they still caught you with the cheeseburger.
Hand me the cheeseburger and fucking put me into the fucking justice system. It's like, I'm 15 years old.
Going on your record.
Yeah.
See, my first question, if I saw a kid stealing a cheeseburger, would be like, honey, can you eat? Do you have food? Do you have money? Like, are you starving?
Yeah, at least give me a fucking warning.
I know.
Too. Like, yeah, also this kid probably doesn't, the reason why he's stealing is because he doesn't have money to buy it.
To eat. That's
right?
my first thought.
Exactly.
Like, do you need to eat?
Yeah. And then the other thing is maybe tell the kid, hey, you're suspended. If you do it again, we're going to charge you.
Yeah.
Hey, give me that.
Right.
Right?
Right off the bat, no.
Just fucking off the
care.
jump.
I don't care if you're hungry. I don't care if you're broke. This is
man.
fucking public school and we're going to charge you.
Yeah, put me in the fucking justice system.
That's crazy.
Cocksuckers.
Honestly. Fuck the justice system, though. Fuck the whole system.
Fuck it all. Are you gone down for anything? You had to fight a case? Ever? Never?
A ticket, but that's it. It was a expired warranty. Fucking bullshit. I saw the
What's that mean?
The warranty on my car on the license plate expired. So it was like
the
6
tabs?
months. Yes.
Oh, 6 months
the
expired?
license plate. It was like 6 months past.
Did you fight it?
Expiration. No. I was going to, but I was so pissed. I literally started crying when he pulled me over because I was having such a shitty day. And I saw him behind me and I kept trying to drive really slow so he couldn't like see my license plate. He was like next to me in the next lane and I was right here. So I was trying to drive slow so I wouldn't get in front of him and he wouldn't see my expired tags. Motherfucker slows down as slow as possible because I'm going slow. But no, he goes even slower to get behind me and then I cry because I'm having a shitty ass day. So fuck the cop that day. Fuck him.
He fucking he taxed your ass on
that?
He
did. It was $100 ticket. I went to court in front of the judge, but I renewed the tags at that point. So he's like, "Oh, we'll only charge you $100 instead of I don't know $250, something like that." But I didn't pay it because it wasn't my fault. It literally wasn't my fault. So I didn't have to pay it. My dad paid it.
Oh. Yeah.
I told him for months, motherfucker, I'm gonna get pulled over.
Yeah. I went to jail once.
For how long?
Just a night. I was in this fucking protest. Oh my God. I was in this I was going to go get a sandwich with my fucking friend. And there was a riot.
Oh, fuck.
Happening like 2 blocks away, 3 blocks away from where we were, where we lived.
Yeah.
And being fucking 22, 23-year-olds were like, oh, okay, wow.
Yeah, we're all pissed. Let's join
jump
and
in
get
that.
pissed.
Yeah, let's jump in that. Look how it was exciting. You know what I mean? There's like fucking people screaming and like tear gas going off.
What was it about?
Riots. It's not even clear what it was about. I don't think we knew.
So you don't even know what you were like mad about?
No, it was like a Facebook group. To be honest with you, I think that it was planted by the fucking cops, like the Facebook group and the idea. It's called Oh, fuck. What is it called? No, May Day. May 1st, people come together, some like obscure reasons. You know, some people are there because they think it's unfair that there's billionaires or there's people that have so much and they're not giving enough back.
Yeah.
And then there may be someone else there protesting for black people,
Gotcha.
for cops to be better to the blacks and the Mexicans,
Black Lives Matter,
and et cetera. So, but anyways,
there's a whole bunch of shit.
My friend was talking shit to these fucking cops like the whole time. We would be going up and down. We'd fucking and my friend would just be fucking just talking shit to them, and they had to take it. They couldn't do anything
Yeah.
to us because of freedom of speech.
Nice.
But one of the fucking cops, one of the head cops told my friend, he's like, we're going to get the signal from the chief and you're the fucking first one going down. And that's when I was still fucking, my friend was talking shit.
Oh my God.
Yeah. But he said, like, we can't do anything right now, but we will be able to.
As soon as we can.
Yeah.
That's fucking funny.
And
you just wait.
And probably one of their fucking plants like threw something through a window or threw something at a cop. And then they get the signal because we're being violent or whatever. We broke the law that they can charge.
And there you go. That's all they need.
Yeah. No, yeah. That's all they need. And they fucking got it. Like the dude said. And a fucking cop, I was walking down the street. There was a video of it. I'm walking down the street looking at my phone. And a cop hits me from the back, like hard, right? Dislocates my shoulder. On impact, I hit the ground. 6 cops jump on top of me. All their weight's on me. My face is all fucking busted up. I'm bleeding.
Oh,
like 3 different places.
God.
My shoulder's dislocated. And then they fucking cuff me with the dislocated shoulder. So it's pulling the shit. Oh, like it's pulling.
Yeah.
So I'm in the most excruciating pain in my entire
uncomfortable
in my whole life. I'm like, cuff me from the front, like, and they wouldn't do it.
Figures.
Yeah, they didn't give a fuck. But while I was like screaming, I was looking into the sky and screaming. It was breaking news, and like it was like, oh, we sorry to interrupt your regular TV programming, but. And it's like it broke you off from what you were watching and put you into this like breaking news feed. Yeah. And it was me fucking screaming into the fucking sky.
With your dislocated
Yeah, with my face bloody and shit.
Oh my God. How
and so much of my friends and family saw it. Because they're watching 2.5 Men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
And I just fucking, I get shot into the fucking TV.
Hey, there's this man.
Yeah.
How did you feel about that?
Did you
get mad or were you just like, this is what happens? Or
I was in the back. They threw me in this fucking dark metal van and they were sending us into the precinct to get booked into jail. And I was like fucking just in the most pain in my entire life, like plotting vengeance in my fucking mind.
Yeah.
Like I'm just like the fucking lawsuit, like with all judges like in the back, just like plotting, like what the fuck, how I'm gonna make them pay for this.
Yeah, which is a hard thing to do.
Yeah.
In the end, to hold cops accountable at all.
It's tough. Man. But I went into the precinct, I think is what's called, for them to book me, and they make me sit down, and like my shit is so fucking pulled away from the fucking socket at this point. I sit
like it's falling out.
Yeah, they're like, you need to sit down. And I'm like, no, I'm not gonna sit down. This shit's gonna it's gonna be really painful if I sit down, if I just like move it in that way. And they're like, you need to sit down. I'm like, no, I need to sit down. And I sat down and fucking cocked my head to the fucking sky and just screamed. It was weird. Like I'm sure it would be like a weird to be in that room.
But shit.
But yeah. Anyways, they put me on a stretcher and then the fucking go to the hospital.
Damn. Did you get bills for that?
Cuffed to my bed.
Cuffed to the bed.
Cuffed to the bed. I go to the fucking hospital, right? Because I'm a criminal.
Yeah.
Staring at my cell phone walking down the street.
And now all of a sudden, you're broken, your face is bloody, and you're being detained.
Yeah. Fast forward an hour and a half from me looking at my cell phone walking down the street. I'm handcuffed to a fucking hospital bed with like a bloody face and a fucked up shoulder.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah. They pop it. They fucking inject me with a bunch of fucking numbing agents and pop it back. And then they fucking send me to jail. And then I go to jail for the night.
Damn, fucking cops. I have so much mixed views on the cops and military. Because it's like, I don't want to be like, I hate the people who say Blue Lives Matter. Because it's a deflecting from Black Lives Matter, which I don't care for any of them. I'm afraid to say that I don't stand for Black Lives Matter or Blue Lives Matter because I feel like either way,
Just the fucking mob. The
yeah,
mob.
even if I'm neutral, the extremists on both sides come for me. But like this weekend, I had a conversation with someone and I said that I was not against free healthcare. And he brought up the border crisis. And I said, who said free healthcare for people who weren't citizens? Like, why can't I support free healthcare for citizens? And then he started calling me a liberal. And I said, I voted Republican, but, you know, thanks for that. And no, it's just, it does not matter. Like, I get it from Republicans or liberals. So, stating my neutral point, I think cops and military get too much funding, and I just think it should be redirected, and I think we should put them through better training. I don't know, I don't see why so many people are abused by cops on the daily. Like,
I could say, you know, all you can really speak from is your firsthand experience.
Yeah.
You see shit on screens, you read it in text on a page or on a screen or whatever you're doing. The only information you really have is the shit that you've seen and heard firsthand.
yeah.
And I forgot where I was going with that because I'm so fucking high right
So
now.
fucked.
I'm so high right now. But yeah.
Yeah, I feel that because I've never been fucking detained or arrested. None of that shit. The only interactions I've ever had with cops was when they've helped me. However, I've seen a lot of shit. I feel like a lot of narcissistic people become cops and then just want that power.
So your experience of life, your firsthand experience of cops have been positive.
Yes.
My firsthand experience of cops have been only negative.
Yeah.
Always negative.
Wow. Yeah, the only
So-
times they've helped me off the freeway when my tire was
Oh,
popped or
fuck.
something.
Oh, my God. Wow.
That's the only experiences I've had with them.
Jesus
so.
Christ. Yeah. So that's also why you have to like kind of have a mellow approach to things, is people are having a completely different life experience. And
Yeah.
these motherfuckers are coming at you like from their own life experience at like an extreme way or being dramatic. It's like, it's just not necessary, you know, because I'm going to say fuck the cops because the cops wrong me a lot.
Yeah.
You're going to say that the cops are okay because they were nice to you.
Yeah.
You know, but both of our experiences are real.
Yeah. Yeah. And although I have only had good experiences with cops, I still don't support them to the fullest extent. I think they have too much power, too much privilege, and it breaks my heart seeing the amount of people who have died because they were suicidal and then considered a threat or a danger. So they were killed by the cops anyway when they needed help. Like, I've seen that shit happen on a number of occasions.
Yeah, I lived in Hollywood and fucking there was this dude, he like fainted, he passed out. I didn't see why he was on the floor, but I just saw like people starting to gather around him and like look at him like in like fucked up ways, like concerned.
Yeah.
And that somebody like checked for his pulse or something or like they did something and then they like fucking like started panicking. But I was only seeing it from a distance. I couldn't hear anything that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And a cop came by and dude started running towards the cop, waving him down, kept going, didn't give a fuck. Dude probably died on that concrete.
You know, I'm not surprised. That doesn't surprise me. That's tragic, but damn.
Mm-hmm. It's cold. It's fucking...
They do not give a shit.
Yeah, and all the times I've seen cops turn their fucking lights, like their lights on and just go through lights.
To go through lights. I've seen that many times.
Yeah, and then if you do that, you get pulled over and fined by the same motherfucker. And it's like, how do you build respect? This is like people that are supposed to maintain like the community, essentially.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Right?
Because they're supposed to help
pushing
us.
justice and all that bullshit that they
Mhm.
don't really do most of the time.
We're supposed to feel confident enough that if we call a cop, they're going to help us. Not, oh my God, if I call the cops, they're going to come after me. Or like, especially for people of color who do have a lot more of those experiences. Like, I know I've been afraid to call the cops for whatever reason because, like, my dad is drunk or something at home. And if they see him, like, acting weird and they think he's on some sort of drugs, and then fucking. He is white, though, so.
Yeah, he's probably.
He's a white man. That's the unfortunate thing, too, is a lot of times if you're a white person who gets pulled over, you'll get let go. But people of color have it a lot more difficult with cops.
Yeah, for sure. And there's definitely a disproportionate number of people that get put into the justice system and get killed that are not white, for sure. It's a disproportionate number, especially in the prison system.
Yeah.
Like 75% of the people in there are not white.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, the way the whole thing's set up. At the same time, I don't think that you need to become hysterical or extreme about the fact that it's happening. You know?
Yeah, like the riots.
I guess it's reasonable, but at the same time, it's like you look at all of history and all the revolutions that have ever happened, and it doesn't. They've never really gone anywhere. I don't know. I think the only way to change it is from the youth, from the minds of the youth.
Yes, I saw this video that this woman was explaining how one time, I don't remember what company came out with it. I'll have to double check. It was like what is it? Feminine care or like hygiene brand, like Dove, something like that. I don't know if it's specifically that. I'll have to look. But she was saying how they made a commercial on how, hey men, let's do better. Let's raise our kids better. Let's raise our little boys better, you know, with this trying to step on misogyny, you know? Men got pissed and came back with, how dare you say we're inadequate? How dare you, you know, try to make us whatever, when up till that point, all of hygiene, feminine products, like beauty products, have been marketed by saying women aren't good enough. But then all of a sudden we say, hey men, do better. And then they get fucking pissed. But up until that point, literally all marketing has been is making women feel bad so that we want to buy their products. But that's literally where it starts, is teaching our kids how to be better men and women, you know?
Yes, it's in the mind of the youth. If you can't get somebody in adulthood or is fully developed and really sway them to be something other than what they are,
Yeah.
you have to do it from the mind of the young up. It's the only way.
And teach them at a young age. At the point we're at, though, with who we have leading our country and how we've got to this point, how do you think things have been going since the change in presidency? Would you say it's an improvement to the direction we're wanting to go, or it's going into the direction we don't want?
Fuck.
Everyone wanted Trump out, so I just want to know if it's actually going in the direction we expected it, or if it's doing the opposite.
I think that we've been taken over, or we're being taken over by communism. I think that communist regimes have financial warfare broken into like every facet of society.
Yeah.
Right now in the United States, and I think that we're on a fucking one-way crash course to fucking communism.
Headed straight there.
That's my positive take. You don't want to hear the negative one.
On the brighter side.
Yeah, that's me being optimistic.
No, seriously though, it's fucking like in my head, I want to say Trump was the first president, but I don't know if he was. But I do know that he's one of the few who have lost money while being president rather than gaining money.
Yeah.
Because Obama made like millions when the average salary of a president per year is like 400,000.
It's like, yeah, less than like some surgeons.
Yeah, so we have someone like Obama who made millions, and then Trump who actually lost money in his presidency, and he is the president who has taken down the most human trafficking in history. He is the president who's accomplished the most as far as abolishing sex trafficking. And so I guess my question is, like, when you have so much money, like let's say Kim Jong-un, he's at the fucking top of his country, you know, is he, I'm assuming he has a lot of money at where he's at, unless China takes his money. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think that personally he's probably pretty set and stuff. And
I mean, he's obese.
He has an army of slaves that will do whatever he says. So I mean, I would assume. I mean, he's like 300 pounds. He's eating really good.
Yeah. So then,
he's very comfy sofas, comfy bed, probably. You know.
Yeah. Once you get so much money, what is the point of getting, like, if I think the richest person is a billionaire. If you're a billionaire, $100 to you is like nothing.
Pennies.
Yeah. So what if you have your big house, your big cars, or your nice cars, everything you could ever want, and you still have millions and millions? Like, why are people so money hungry? I guess like the Chinese regime or whoever is just so fucking rich. Why do they feel they need to get even more rich? I can't even fathom having that much money.
It becomes a power thing, and it's like a game, and in all games you become enveloped by it. And also the chemical firings and stuff of like coming across, like, say, resources or winning something in war, you know, or something, or even like any type of success and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I keep losing my train of thought. I'm so fucked.
The THC.
Yeah, this shit is like
cutting off transmitters in your
this
brain.
shit just fucking just stops.
That's how it is with my ADHD. I'll be holding a conversation and then that's gone. That conversation's done because I don't know what the fuck.
Fuck.
Something about money, why it becomes a control thing, a power thing. I kind of wanted to go into the lines of like the what is it, who's in Afghanistan right now?
The Taliban?
The Taliban. Yeah. Yes. What do they want? Like,
just to take over. Okay, let me finish the point that I fucking lost because I'm too high to do this. When the games exist, you become so enveloped in them like they're actually real, and that the reward systems, the chemical firings, the same chemical firings that hit gamblers when they hit something or they hit some money, they get addicted to, is happening.
Like the adrenaline release.
The adrenaline release and then the seeing of the success, and it's all just, we're fucking animals.
To me, well, from a psychological point, that would be, we are, this country is run by narcissists. That's what that is. Seeing everything and everyone as a pawn in a game for your benefit. What can I do to get more money? What can I do to benefit myself? That's exactly what it sounds like,
You
to get more control.
You have to be a fucking narcissist to want to get into politics. Like, to really want to do the whole suit, the cameras on you with the microphone.
Yeah.
The self-importance and shit. I feel like it is the campaigning and the branding. You have to be a fucking narcissist.
And
it's like being a rapper.
It's just obvious. Yeah. You can, it's always businessmen, business people. Yeah, they don't get to where they are because they're nice and passive. It is the narcissism that builds businesses and empires.
Yep. It's helpful. I mean, if you're going to be a successful, like, fucking founder of a company or a CEO, you're probably a narcissist, but that's also, I don't know where to draw the line, because alpha male would fall into narcissism.
Yeah.
Being an alpha male and being like the leader of a pack and like just being cutthroat and shit in that way.
That is true.
Is narcissism.
Yeah.
But the people that don't have that probably live check to check.
Right. I'm barely making ends meet.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting because I'm wanting to work with narcissists in the line of work that I do, and my therapist who sees spirits, she told me that I would be
Say that in passing. The bottom of your breath.
the one who sees ghosts.
Yeah.
She told me that I would be working with narcissists, and that like businessmen, like rich grown men. Me, a little girl, she says it's good that I'm pretty and young and a girl, because narcissists always have this ego thing. And so if I can make them feel intimidated, it's going to help me kind of get through to them. But just researching all of this, I'm kind of like, why would I do that to myself? Why would I ever want to work with these people? They don't want to change. That's the whole point. Narcissists don't change. They don't care about anyone but themselves.
Yeah, how the fuck would you make a narcissist not a narcissist?
How would I even?
And also, if the narcissism also comes with a bunch of positive things, as far as just financial security, which is an incredible thing to have.
Yeah.
In 2021.
Yeah, absolutely.
Complete financial security is very nice to have.
Yeah, it's definitely a privilege.
So how much of the narcissism would you want to change in them if it's coming with all this fucking money?
The success.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you say to that question?
I guess it would take a lot of time, but teaching the person, it's the thing with narcissists is they're never self-aware. They're never aware. You actually can't diagnose someone with narcissistic personality disorder unless they admit that they have a problem, because basically any disorder is categorized by like disorders are specifically categorized by you admitting that it's interrupting your daily function of life. So a narcissist has to say, this is interrupting my functioning. I'm not able to function a normal life because this is getting in the way. But it's kind of ironic, because if you are a narcissist,
you're high performing.
Exactly. And you're not going to admit that you have a problem.
Well, or
even notice.
Yeah, or even notice, exactly, because it depends on what point of view you want to have.
Right. They're not even going to notice if they're stepping on people's toes, because to them, oh, I'm successful.
You are successful,
exactly.
and you are eating really fucking good food, and you are more likely to attract like a more quality woman, probably.
Right.
Or like just a bigger pool of women having money, right?
Yeah.
So
100%.
Yeah, put it like that.
Yeah.
So
but then it is like, yeah, no narcissist is hardly ever self-aware. And then when they do become aware, then you can diagnose them with the disorder.
And then you just talk them through it?
Yes. So at that point, when they recognize that they need help, it's a lot easier. I don't think that I will ever allow myself to work with a narcissist who doesn't want help. My first question would definitely be like, okay, why are you here? If it's, oh, my wife made me come. Okay, but do you want to be here? If not, go ahead, leave.
How wanting help goes against the definition of narcissism.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So like I've told so many so many white guys that I've fought with, I've just called them narcissists. It's so weird because a lot of them, they're always it was actually this guy that I was arguing about with free healthcare, and he's like bringing up I have more followers, I actually have a successful business. Okay, what the fuck does that have to do with the actual conversation? So basically you're telling me you have nothing important to say other than trying to boost your ego because you're insecure. I couldn't believe it. I was like, all you've shown me is that you're a white narcissistic little bitch. Bye, have a good day. And unfortunately, that is the majority of people who run our country and who run the world. I would argue that maybe even more psychopathic people rule the world. And fucking third world countries, and I mean North Korea. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah. I mean, the North Korea shit's crazy. The Afghanistan shit is fucking nuts.
I know. I'm just like, what do you want? Is this really a power thing? Is this really a money thing? I can't wrap my head around it. Why someone would want to have control over an entire country just to see them starve.
The fucking Taliban has like, it's like 67 Black Hawk helicopters. Like the second biggest owner of Black Hawk. How much do those fucking cost? The Black Hawk helicopter, the military grade, like
high end, is it hardcore shit?
Motherfuckers like wearing rags. They don't even know how to operate these fucking things. Like, who dropped the ball on that?
Yeah. That's, I did want to ask you.
That's fucking gnarly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think, how do you feel about it? Do you think, because Biden is saying he stands by his decision. He is 100% confident and stands by his decision. This morning I was listening to him say, we didn't expect it to unravel this quickly or as crazy as it did, but I stand by it. I was like, motherfucker, what?
You didn't expect it to unravel this, like, dude, 67, like 60 fucking something Black Hawk helicopter. And then all the weapons. Yeah. And I think they also left behind like vehicle, like a whole, we equipped them. we left literally, we equipped the fucking enemy. And it was becoming such a fucked up place, or it was the chaos and probably death and suffering was so fucked up that there's those plane videos that kind of went viral of the fucking people running alongside the plane, grabbing onto the side of it, and then fucking dropping from 3,000 feet in the air and dying.
It's fucking crazy. And they, I was listening to, it was somebody who was stationed in Afghanistan, but he's no longer military. Well, I mean, he'll always be, but like he's not serving anymore or currently. And he was saying how Afghanistan, their military, never wanted to fight, and how they wanted us to pay them to create a military or to fight the Taliban.
Well, I mean, it's still probably pretty fucking lucrative because they have so many fucking resources in Afghanistan. It's a fucking easy payoff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All the fucking, like, I'm pretty sure lithium, we can't do shit without lithium now. So many things are fucking battery powered. You know, no, the cameras aren't on, the fucking lights aren't on. But gas, lithium, poppy, heroin.
Yeah.
Oh my, like most of the people there, or a shitload of the people there, was just guarding poppy fields of heroin that they're going to use to make opiate or just basically painkiller stuff.
Yeah.
And then the fucking opiate crisis like went along, and the people dying of the opiates and shit went like right along with us going into Afghanistan and getting all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but and then we're there for 20 years. And the unrelated, there's no tie-in. I might be wrong on this, but I don't think I am. But 9/11 terrorists, the people that did that shit, weren't tied to Afghanistan.
Mm-hmm.
There was nothing going on in Afghanistan.
Right.
We just went there.
Yeah.
Literally.
I always wondered that, even as a kid, and people would talk about Afghanistan. I'm like, what the hell are we doing there?
Oh, fuck. I forget was it Saudi Arabia? I forget who the fuck the terrorists were tied to that did 9/11,
Mm-hmm.
but it wasn't Afghanistan.